Most people make their life way more harder than it has to be while learning a programming language. Maybe you are also doing the same by following some common and generic advices. I am Kazi Hasan. In this video, I will teach you how to learn JavaScript in just 30 days and will tell you the only mistake that is stopping 90% of the beginners from being a programmer. Also, in the end of the video, I will tell you how to get a job with that particular skill set. Before we dive into the plan, let's talk about why JavaScript is such an important language to learn nowadays. The primary two reasons are high job demand in the web development market, and second is it is relatively easy to learn than other languages. Now let's break down these 30 days in 4 different weeks. Before learning the JavaScript, in the first week we will learn about the HTML and CSS basics because these two are the fundamental of web development. In the HTML, you need to learn about the basic tags like body, head, input, form, table, p tag, h tag, divs, etc. And about the CSS, it makes the HTML look more presentable. So to make your HTML more presentable, you need to learn a couple of things like height, width, styling with color, background colors, position, padding, margin, and some bit of flex designs as well. For learning HTML and CSS, YouTube is a great resource. There are plenty of tutorials available which covers the basics, so you can choose any of them whichever you prefer. And for web-based resource, you can choose MDN or W3 School. They are very good as well. After completing the first week, you need to dive to the JavaScript basics. You need to focus on making a strong grip on these key concepts which will make your fundamental stronger. Similar as first week, you can learn these things or concepts from YouTube tutorials or web-based content or resources like MDN, free code camps, etc. Mostly docs are more detailed, but if you want some visuals as well, then YouTube videos can be handy. Practice is more crucial to make sure you are retaining what you have learned. So once you are done with these basic things, you need to practice these things on some excellent platforms like Free Code Camp, Lead Code, or Code Academy. I will put all the links of these websites in the description below. Now I am gonna tell you about the one mistake that everyone does while learning. Most of the people stuck on learning JavaScript basics for too long without applying them. Learning without practicing will make it harder only to grasp, as coding is all about application than being theoretical. Now that you have learned the JavaScript fundamentals, it's time to get your hands dirty with the projects. In the third and the fourth week, we'll be focusing on building projects, starting with easier ones, then intermediate, and ending with the some advanced ones. Starting with a basic one like an to-do application where you will understand like how array manipulation happens or data manipulation happens. Then intermediate one, a calculator, where you will understand more about the how function works. Then an advanced one that is like an CRUD application, and in CRUD application you will use a mock API which is available in the internet to create, list, delete, update the items of a table. So it will be like a more interactive web app where you will be working on more advanced features. Now there is an important tip from me as a like instructor that you should not or you cannot watch video while doing these projects. These projects tutorial or videos will be easily available in the YouTube, but if you are doing that project following an YouTube video, it will not add any value to your credibility. The right way to do these projects are like, if you want any help, you can check the videos, but while you are coding, you should be coding by your own self. You shouldn't watch a video and follow the steps they are doing. In that way only you will be able to think like a coder, you will be able to debug like a coder, and you will become a coder. Now to complete this task within 4 weeks or 30 days, you have to put at least 30 hours a week in learning or practicing code. Now how to get a job with this JavaScript skill? Learning only JavaScript will not help you to land on a job. You need to at least learn a framework or library to work on the industry level projects. With JavaScript, you can be like either front-end developer or a back-end developer or mobile app developer or even a full stack developer as well. So for a front-end developer, you can learn libraries or frameworks like React.js, Next.js, Angular, Vue. These are mostly used for interactive web application. For mobile developers, you can start with React Native or Ionic. Mostly the React Natives are being used widely as of now. Then as a backend developer, you can start with Node.js, then Express, Koa. There are various other frameworks as well. And if you want to become a full stack developer, then probably you can match up with backend and frontend as a like mobile dev with React Native or backend with front end like React.js or Next.js as a front end dev. Now, once you learn any of these libraries or frameworks, you need to build a project with these frameworks or libraries, then push that code to the GitHub, or if you can host it freely anywhere, host it over there. Then add those links to your CV as well, so that when recruiter will look for your CV, they will see those links and they will be able to see your codes as well. When you are planning to make these projects using your these libraries or frameworks, try to make it by yourself only. Don't copy it from any instructor or anyone from the GitHub, because those can be easily identified. Once you make it by yourself, you will become a more mature developer, and also the interviewers will understand that you have written it by yourself only. And start building more and more projects using these libraries or frameworks. Add up those links in your GitHub, and in this way it will increase your chances to get a job. Comment down below if you are facing any issues learning JavaScript. I will try to answer all of the queries, and also don't forget to share this video with your friends.